Hey YouTube, what's up? This is 24K signing in. I want to talk about the state of the World Heavyweight Championship held by Daniel Bryan. Now, we all know that Daniel Bryan will have to surrender his title if he's going to be out for an extended period of time. What's an extended period of time? A couple months. I mean, I can't see the WWE just having that vacant, the most important title, probably the most important title within the WWE, to not have anyone have it during that time. I think that would be stupid. I think that wouldn't be best for business. As much as Daniel Bryan deserves it because he went through hell to get it, and it's a damn shame that he would have to surrender it. Now, Brie Bella quit in order for Daniel Bryan to retain his title. Probably during this time, at least for a couple weeks. Brie Bella's just getting vacation time. I mean, she didn't really quit. Obviously, that's storyline. So, but this begs the question, is Daniel Bryan going to finally surrender his title? He didn't on Raw on June 2nd, 2014, last night, Monday Night Raw. He didn't. Stephanie called him out. Well, Daniel Bryan wasn't there, but Stephanie was talking about the situation and how if Daniel Bryan is healthy enough to wrestle, he will defend his title against Kane at Money in the Bank. If he's not healthy enough, then for the first time in WWE history, Money in the Bank, whoever wins Money in the Bank, will be the new champion, World Heavyweight title champion. Now, John Cena comes out. He plays to the crowd. He says a lot of things like Daniel Bryan's a good wrestler, stuff like that. Now, obviously, the majority of the crowd are Daniel Bryan fans. So when John Cena makes comments like that, it's hard not for the crowd to cheer. So John Cena was purposely saying things to get the crowd at least temporarily on his side, but the majority of the crowd, at least half, are going to boo the hell out of him. Most of the time. But he makes statements like that. When he makes statements like that, it's hard not for the crowd to cheer. And John Cena's like, I've been heavyweight champion 14 times in my career, blah, blah, blah. I really hope they don't give this guy another chance. I really hope Daniel Bryan's healthy enough to compete at Money in the Bank. It would be a shame if he's not. I think it would be an interesting match between Daniel Bryan and Kane. They've been feuding. Another point, as much as Daniel Bryan deserves the title, and I like him a lot, I think it would be kind of interesting if Kane had won. Most people would not predict that. And think about this. Kane's near the end of his career. I mean, he can't wrestle full-time anymore. He's got to be in his upper 40s, mid to upper 40s. Have him win the title for this one time. Have him go on a brief title run. It doesn't necessarily have to be long. Maybe a couple months. Then, have him announce his retirement as a wrestler. He could still be involved with the authority and behind-the-scenes stuff. And still be in the show, but not wrestle anymore. I think that would be interesting. Then, have Daniel Bryan win it back. From Kane at a different pay-per-view event. Maybe SummerSlam or something. Could be interesting. Could be possible. Now, if Daniel Bryan isn't healthy enough to compete at Money in the Bank, then, as long as John Cena, Randy Orton, or Triple H doesn't win it, I'll be okay with that. If they give someone else a chance to win it for the time being, even though it may be a brief period of time, I'd be cool with that. Because Triple H, John Cena, Randy Orton, they've won it too many times. And, I don't know, in my opinion, it would be just flat out boring. Especially if Cena won it, or Orton won it. I mean, they've had the title enough times. They'll probably win it at least one more time in their career at some point. Hopefully not, but it's very possible. But I really, like I said, I hope Daniel Bryan comes back healthy. If he doesn't, then I hope someone else wins Money in the Bank. They need to give Dolph Ziggler a push. I was very disappointed that they had him lose against Alberto Del Rio in like 5 minutes. Come on, Dolph Ziggler has all this potential. He's good on the mic. Most fans like him. I think he's pretty funny. He has a lot of good moves. And he has personality. He's interesting, in my opinion. But what do? They bury him. They have him lose constantly. It sucks. Alberto Del Rio is flat out boring. He needs his car gimmick back, or a Ricardo back, or something. He's just flat out boring. I'll tell you one thing about Stephanie. Even though I don't like her, and that's the point, she plays the heel character really well. She makes a great heel. She's pretty decent on the mic. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think Daniel Bryan will come back at Money in the Bank? Do you think he'll face Kane? And if he does face Kane, well, obviously he'll face Kane if he comes back. But if he does, do you think he'll come back? And if he does come back, do you think he defeats Kane? Or do you think Kane wins? Do you think he's not, or do you think he won't be healthy enough to compete and they'll have a Money in the Bank match and someone else will win the World Heavyweight Championship? Do you think it will be Triple H, John Cena, Randy Orton? I hope it's someone else, friends. I think it would be kind of cool if it's Cesaro. You never know. He could be in the match. It will be interesting to find out what happens in these few weeks here. I think the WWE is playing up Daniel Bryan's injury. I don't think his injury is storyline because we all saw the pictures of him being operated on in the doctor's room. But I think the WWE is making it out to be a lot more severe than it really is. Just to play into the storyline and keep us guessing on what we think may or may not happen at Money in the Bank. Feel free to follow me on Twitter, AlexGold14. Feel free to subscribe to me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.